Hello guys, ToxicaxidHD here, and this is my last video of my trip to Liverpool, and it's my third day in the city. And in this last day, I'm actually going around the entire city, going to the Albert Docks, going on the magical mystery tour with my dad. We really had a lot of fun in that trip because we did learn a lot about the Beatles, and my dad is a huge Beatles fan. And he followed them ever since they began, back in the 50s and 60s and such. And now we're on actually the most famous road in the entire world, Penny Lane. It's the most famous road because Beatles made a few songs about this road, Penny Lane, and they actually sung about like the church you will see at the end of this clip, and mainly how nice the people was on this road and the barber shop. And I actually find it quite interesting how you actually learned how much history this road actually have, and they actually took every single detail of it, and we were shown where the Beatles lived before, where they lived in the 4 houses, where all the history was made. And yeah, this road was actually not the longest. I think they said it was 1.3 miles long, and so it's really not one of those roads that you call really long. And it's not in one of those high wealth districts. It's mostly the outskirts of Liverpool, and it was really truly amazing just to see the entire city as well. Not only like downtown, but also the outskirts. And now you can actually see the church in the background I was talking about at the beginning. And yeah, they actually talk a lot about that church and all the buildings down at that corner down here. And it was truly amazing just also to just hear about it all, because I had no idea it was like that known. Because well, I listened a little bit to the Beatles, but not much. But I actually like their history a lot, so it was pretty cool to learn a few things about it. And yeah, as you could see, now we should come up to church just in a few seconds. And yeah, I really truly love this trip. Like really a lot of things, and I definitely recommend going on the magical mystery tour. It was really amazing. And now you can see the church I was talking about. And yeah, there's also a bar to the left where all the Beatles will hang out, because they lived in this area. And yeah, and that's basically that was actually the entire road of Penny Lane. And now we actually where George Harris lived before. George, he lived there in that house with the open window, which actually was quite amazing. And the guy, the tour guide actually knew the lady that lived in there, so that was pretty cool. And now we're actually at the place where the Beatles like had their lessons, where they played together, made their songs. And yeah, this is where actually a few of them, as far as I heard, was buried after their death, 2 of them. And yeah, so that was basically how that trip was. And now we're also gonna watch at the strawberry fields. That was actually one of our last stops, and it's just coming up. And that was also quite amazing just to see, because I actually have a lot of history. And yeah, it was truly an amazing trip, seriously. Like, and the Beatles you can really feel when you're in the city. It is a big part of it. It's not just in most cities where there's like big bands, where you just come and then they feel like after they play music, oh yeah, and then after a few years, no. But in Liverpool you could truly feel it. Now we're at the strawberry fields, the gate. And yeah, this is also a very known song, Strawberry Fields, a very known song from Beatles, made by John Lennon. And yeah, and as you could see, all the people were coming there, mainly take and paint a few things all around. But that is not like the gates was not the true one. It was actually a replica of it. Now we're at Paul McCartney's house, all his childhood, and he was basically one of the few in the band that actually had a lot of money. Like, his family was not divorced. The same with John Lennon, but Ringo Starr was all quite poor with George. Both quite poor. It was quite amazing just to see how much difference, and Dale was so proud. Well, that's me in the picture. But yeah, it was truly amazing to see it. And yeah, now we're actually going to the County Club, the pub, the real known pub. Also known as the, well, most luxury, well, not luxurious, but the most known pub downstairs. You would see how it looks. Actually looks like a metro themed building actually. If you look at one of the old metro systems in London, for example, like that, could look a bit like it, but it's truly a nice place. Really does look amazing. Like, I can really recommend you going to this city because there's a lot of, well, awesome things to look, and it's very friendly to go to. Now we're actually going to reach the end of this video, and then I will show you like the entire trip, like just a few things of it, the main things of the trip. And now this will be one of the last clips where we take a look of the city from the see, what's the Festival of Liverpool. We just placed there for a few times. Yeah, now that was about it for me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And now also, well, we also see the biggest cathedral in England, biggest in Europe, the cathedral. Now, yeah, that was it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and take care. Merry Christmas. Bye bye.
We see are all made of gold. When your dreams all fail and the wrongs we hail are the worst of all, and the bloods run stale. Don't wanna let you down, but I am hellbound. Oh, this is all for you. Don't wanna hide the truth. No matter what we greed, we still are made of greed. This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come. When you feel my heat, look into my eyes. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide. Don't get too close. Get stuck inside. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide. All the sinners crawl, so they dug your grave, and the masquerade will come calling out in the mess you